Good afternoon, Prairie View Christian Church. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021, and it's time for your midweek update. I'm out in the lobby today. The weather's beautiful. We have one big pile of snow in the corner that still needs to melt, but this has certainly been an improvement over these past couple of weeks. And we've seen that a little bit on Sunday mornings, perhaps. It's hard to know how much the weather affects our Sunday morning attendance. I've always kind of wondered that. But these past couple weeks of warmer Sunday mornings, we've certainly had more people in the room, and that's been a really good thing to see. We've been pushing our limits of how many people we can socially distance in the sanctuary, but that is a good problem to have. So by all means, we'd love to have you here on Sunday morning. This coming Sunday, March 7th, please RSVP if you plan to do that. Nancy will be sending out an email with our devotion and our RSVP and this video for the day. Again, we'd love to have more people here in person on Sunday morning. We will do our best to fit everyone as comfortably as we can. It's good to see the weather improving. Maybe that's getting people out more. Obviously, the virus numbers are continuing to decrease, which is worth celebrating. Maybe people are getting more comfortable coming to church in person. Whatever the reason might be, we're happy about it, and we would love to have more people here. So please RSVP if you're going to be here this coming Sunday, March 7th. That RSVP will be in Nancy's email. It will be on social media. You can always just get on the website and do it whenever you want. So please RSVP for this coming Sunday, March 7th. We will be covering King Hosea. Now, if you hear that and think, who in the world is King Hosea? You are not alone. Hosea is not a super recognizable name in the long list of royal failures in 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Chronicles for that matter. But Hosea is significant for a couple different reasons. He goes down rather infamously as the king when the nation of Israel, the northern kingdom, falls to Assyria. Now, that might not be super familiar to you in your biblical knowledge, but it's an important event in the Old Testament, arguably one of the biggest events of the Old Testament. So even though there's only 10 or 11 or 12 verses in the Old Testament really dedicated to King Hosea, he ends up being a very important figure at a very important time in biblical history. And there is one big lesson that we learn from the story of Hosea, not so much from Hosea himself, but more from just the time that Hosea lived. And that's what we'll be discussing this coming Sunday, March 7th at Prairie View. Hosea might not be a big name, but there are big lessons that we can learn from reading his story and reading the story of Israel around the time that he reigned. So again, love to see you Sunday morning. Please RSVP online if you're going to be here in person. And if you can't be here in person, join us through Facebook Live or through YouTube after the fact. Now, you may notice that me being in the lobby today, I have a giant pile of food behind me. That is intentional. As you can see, we all did a great job collecting food for Hamilton County Harvest Food Bank. Even though this was a very different year, we're grateful for the way that you gave generously. We even had people coming and stopping by in the middle of the week to drop off food if they didn't feel comfortable being here on Sunday morning. So thank you for finding a way to get food here. That will be collected tomorrow by the food bank. As always, thank you for your generosity, including in this year when giving has been a little bit different. So thank you for everybody who gave to Hamilton County Harvest Food Bank. Now, other than that, there's not a whole lot else going on this week. There is one thing to keep in mind for the future. If you were here in the fall, back in October, we had a blood drive here in the sanctuary. And we are doing that again on Tuesday, April 6th. So that will be here before you know it. So mark your calendars for a blood drive on Tuesday, April 6th. But beyond that, that pretty much covers it for this week. We do not have a men's breakfast. Not a whole lot going on between now and Sunday. But as we said, we'd love to see you on Sunday. Keep your calendar marked for future events, like the blood drive on April 6th. Hopefully we'll have more news soon about other events that could be coming. But for that pretty much covers our midweek update for today. So as always, stay in touch. Let us know how we can serve you. Let us know how we can pray for you. Keep in touch with each other, even if you're starting to see each other more. Take advantage of this good weather. Maybe you'll be able to hang out with brothers and sisters in Christ outside in a way that you haven't been able to for 4 or 5 months. So make good use of that weather. But I will close it for today. Again, stay in touch. Let us know if you have any questions about who we are, what we do, anytime between now and Sunday, and we'd love to see you there. So take care. Have a great week. See you soon.